Hi everyone, welcome back. So happy that you clicked on the link today. Again, my name is Miss McCarthy, and I just want to remind you that before we start our lesson, for you to please get something to write with and a piece of paper. So at the end of our lesson, you'll have something to write with and on, and then you'll be able to take a picture of that work and send it to your teacher on Class Dojo. Please also remember to sit in a nice quiet spot. Okay, so we're going to get started with our lesson. The first thing we're going to do is segment sounds and words. I'm going to say a word and then I'm going to ask you how many sounds did you hear? And what I want you to do is I want you to clap out that sounds and think about how many sounds there are. I'll do the first one for you. How many sounds do you hear in the word Doug? And your job would be this. D-ug. 3 sounds. I clapped 3 times on my hand. Watch. D-1. G. 3 sounds, right? So here's our next one. How many sounds do you hear in the word gum? Yeah, 3 sounds. It should have sounded like this. G, m. 3. How about nag? 3. N-ag. How many sounds do you hear in the word pig? 3. P-ig. Got. 3 again. G-ot. And our last word is rag. How many sounds do you hear in the word rag? R-ag. 3 again. Nice job. Okay, we have a new word sound for you today, and our sound today is g. G. Can you say that? Yeah, g. And this picture of a guitar can help you to remember that this letter here says g. Now I'm going to write this letter g on my board, and I want you to watch as I write it. G. You say it again. G. Nice. Now on your table in front of you with your finger, I want you to trace that sound g. And as you trace it, I'd like you to say the sound. I'll do it too. Ready? Go. G. G. One more time. G. Yeah. We're going to see that sound in our words today. So speaking of that, I have some words for us to read. Our first word is the name of someone, and it starts with that new sound. So get ready. I want you to think, then we'll blend, and then we'll read. I'll do the first one with you. Ready? Think. Let's blend. Us. Read. Gus. Nice job. Remember, when I point to the sound, I want you to say that sound, and I want you to stretch it out until I move my finger to the next sound in the word. Okay, so don't stop saying the sound until I move my finger. Let's try it with this one. Think. Blend. B-ad. Read. Bad. Nice. Right, this one I'm going to ask you to do on your own first. So remember, think and then blend. Think. Let's blend. Read. Did you say the word dog? Yeah, if you did, you were right. It should have sounded like this. D-og. Dog. Okay, get your mouth ready. Okay, think. Blend. Read. Hug. Think first. B. Blend. Read. It should have sounded like this. B-ig. Read. Big. Nice work. And here's our last one. B. Ready? Get ready. Think. And blend. Read. Did you say bag? B-ag. Bag. Nice job. You're getting really good at that. It's really going to help you when you're reading your words. Okay, I have a new word for us to add to our high frequency word list. And our word is like. Raise your hand if you like ice cream. I like ice cream. Let's read it. Read it with me. Ready? Like. Spell. Remember, when I say spell, you read each letter. L-I-K-E. Read like. Spell. Read like. Nice word. This word says like. Let's practice our words. This was our new word yesterday. So think, what did we learn yesterday? Read. Spell. Read. Do. Read. Spell. Read. What? Read. Spell. Read. Put. Read. Spell. Read. They. Think. Read. Spell. Read. Saw. Read. Spell. Read. Was. Here's our new word one more time. Read. Spell. Read. Like. I like you. Okay, so in a moment, I'm going to ask you to go back to the calendar and click on today's book, which was right next to the picture of me on the calendar. And the book is titled Gus. It was written by Amy Helfer, she's the author, and illustrated by Andrew Hart. So Amy Helfer wrote the words, and Andrew Hart drew the pictures. So this is a story about two children who go to a pet shelter. And a pet shelter is a place for animals that don't have homes. So you're going to be reading this book today. But before we do, I want to see if you can find some words for me. So remember our new word like that we just learned? All right, let's take a look on page 1. I want you to look closely. Do you see the word like? Can you point to it? Did you point right here? Nice job. Yeah, that's the word like. All right, there's one more on this page that we learned recently. Do. Can you find the word do? Can you point to it? Did you point right here? Nice job. Yeah, those are some new words. You're going to see those words in our book that you read today. So I have some other words that I want to share with you that you're going to see when you read today's book. Okay, so I want to tell you what these words are. This first word says lap. Okay, and your lap is when you sit down in a chair and maybe you put a book on your legs. That's where your lap is. Or if you have a cat or a pet, sometimes they like to sit on your lap, and that's where your legs are when you're sitting down in a chair or on the floor. Okay, so you're going to see this word lap in today's book. Now, I know you know this next word because we learned it today. This word says like, but you're going to see this word look a little different in today's book. Watch what I do. Yeah, I added an S at the end, and now this word says likes. Can you say that? Yeah, likes. You're going to see the word likes in today's book also. You're also going to see these other two words. This first word says pet, and down below says kids. Kids. Okay, I can have one kid or lots of kids who are playing. Kids. So let's take a look. Read them with me. Lap, likes, pet, and kids. Okay, normally when we're in school, your teacher would leave this out on the table, but we're not in school right now. So I need you to go ahead and take a picture of it with your brain so that you can remember these words when you see them in today's book. Got them? Okay, good. So, like I said, I'm going to ask you to open up the calendar and start reading our book, Gus. I'm going to get you started though on the first page because I want to remind you of all the things that you've been working on as a good reader. Okay, and since I'm not in front of you and I can't listen in as you're reading, I just want to show you this. I don't know this first word, so I'm going to blend it. Watch what I do. Lynn. Oh, Lynn is the name of a character in the book. Lynn and Gil. Lynn and Gil can get a pet. Do you see what I did? When I came to a word I didn't know, I stopped and I blended. But when I see words that I know in a snap, like our high frequency words, I just read them. And I want you to do the same. So watch what I do. They do not see a cat they like. Lynn and Gil can get a pet. They do not see a cat they like. When you're reading today's book, I want you to do the same thing. If you come to a word that you don't know, stop and blend it. When you come to those high frequency words, just read them in a snap. You know them. You've been practicing them every day. I know you've got this. So go ahead and click pause or stop on this video. Go back to our calendar and click on today's book and start your reading. Once you're done, come back to this video and press start again so you can finish up today's lesson. Okay, kiddos. So I have two questions for you now that you've read the story. And you can tell a family member your answer to these questions. You can turn to a pet if you have a pet. You can turn to a stuffed animal you want, or you can tell me and I'll just listen like this. Okay, so I have two questions. My first question about the story you just read is, what do the children do at the shelter? Go ahead, I'm listening. Those are some really good answers. Nice job. How about this one? Why can't Gus fit in the bag? Why can't Gus fit in the bag? Are you thinking? Do you remember this page? Why can't he fit in the bag? Yeah, he's a little too big. You're absolutely right. I hope you like that book. All right, now it's time for us to start our writing. So please get your paper and pencil. If you don't have it, hit pause and go get it. Okay, and our first word is hug. It's nice to hug the people we love. Hug. Listen to the sounds and go ahead and write those sounds. Hug. It has our new sound in there at the end. Check your work with mine. And if you made a mistake, just go ahead and fix it. Lap is our next word. Lap. My cat likes to sit in my lap. Go ahead and say the sounds in lap. Lap. Now go ahead and write lap. Lap. I like to say the sounds as I'm writing. It helps me to make sure I get all of them. Lap. Lap. Okay, and our last word is one of those high frequency words that we've been practicing, and the word is put. We put our coats in our cubbies. Put. Go ahead and write put. And check your work with mine. If you made any mistakes, go ahead and fix them now. Did you fix them? Good. Now you're going to take a picture of your work and send it to your teacher on Class Dojo so she can see all the wonderful things that you've been working on. Thank you for clicking on the lesson today, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I miss you. Bye-bye.